Peace. So I wanted to come back on this single parent subject. Yeah, so don't get twisted. I'm looking back on the last recording I did on it. People do look at me like I'm crazy too, because I do get upset, I do shout at the children, and I do get frustrated. It does this balancing act. It's a serious thing, and sometimes it gets the best of me, like anybody would, you know. But I find the keys is to always take time for yourself, like squeezing the time. You didn't come here as a parent, and you didn't come here just to be a parent. You also came here to fulfill your destiny. No matter how you became a parent, what the situations around you being a single parent is about, know that you must always fulfill yourself always as well. It's important. Like, you have to squeeze in the time, make the time for yourself. Like, even if it takes you having to wait for the children to be asleep if they're young, or like if you're homeschooling and you're like most of the time is you and your children, like find the time, even if it's once a month where you just dedicate a whole day to yourself. You find somebody you can look after them, somebody that you trust, and just make the time for yourself to do something that has nothing to do with you being a mother, nothing to do with you being a father, but has everything to do with you and your innate being and what that being needs for its fruition, for its elevation, for its growth. You know, it's vital. That alleviates a lot of the imbalances that you feel in having to deal with the children by yourself. Okay, make sure you make that time that makes you feel glorious, and it's just about you. Never taken away from your children, because your children are just a part of you regardless, and it's a beautiful thing, you know. Like, you know that besides the fact that you're doing a lot, like you get so much more, you get so much energy from them as well. Children are energy. Children are both children are the best, most purest energy at that. They alleviate so much. They can make you feel so joy with the simplest of things. You know, they bring so much to you, so much light to you. They make you learn a whole new world. So I don't want people to think that that last one is all about what it was. There's so much more, and I can't fit everything all into one video. Most times things come in and then they slip out, and then I forget and I have to come back in, and you know how it goes. But yes, just to thrive being a single parent, not just survive it, is making the time for you as well. Taking the time to do what feels best for you, and it's always listening to your inner guides, listening to your intuition. And again, not just that this year is a relationship year, it's also about your understanding your guides, understanding your intuition, your intuitiveness, you know, and moving with that, balancing your emotional body, your waters, and moving with that. It's really important. I'm so happy I was able to get that out, because yeah, I got it yesterday. As soon as I finished that recording, I got hit left, right, and center, and it was like rah. And I know why, and I know how. I'm not even gonna speak on it. There's no point, because it's fueling that fire, and that fire needs to be done. It needs to actually be put out. But that's okay, because I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep striving, and you can keep watching from there. Yeah. That wasn't for everybody. You know. I know you know. I know you know. And now you know that I know. It's all good though. Wise up. Rise up. I can still smile with you. All good. But yeah, it's just find your purpose in this time right now. What makes you happy? What makes you joyful? What is most aligned to your highest good? And move with that. Find the time for that. You know. Heed the hunches, the nunches, not the hunches and nunches. I don't even know where them words come from. You know, I make up my own words. Yes, Zainab, I'm making up my own language, and it's not like I'm like I said to you, it's bringing about ancient words and terms and reminding people what they mean and putting it together to mean something new from what is already there. Because a lot, you know, that a lot of the words that we use nowadays like don't mean half of the shit we're trying to express, and it has many like negative denotation and connotations, and it's just not in the best steed, you know. English especially is that very low vibrational, very low vibration. There's not really much to uplift. I was even just past the shop, and there was a bunch of hats, and one of them said sick, the other one said dope, one said idle. I was looking at them saying there has to be something else on the other side of that house, something that actually, you know, balances out what I'm seeing right now. And the woman was like, oh, what do you like? Do you want? I was like, no, never, never, never. I'm just looking at this. I mean, I asked, who even buys this? And now I came across a certain way, but I'm like, it was a serious question. Who buys this? And when I walked past, I thought to myself, okay, the sick could be synonymous to wicked, or like how we used to have nang. But even still, like, that's what I'm saying with the denotation and connotation of these words. We want to change it, switch it around to mean something positive or to mean something uplifting, but its denotational connotation still stands. So if someone that doesn't understand what the new term means for it, they'll take it on as in like, are you alright? Sick? Are you gonna have sick across your head? Because at the end of the day, it's not only your new construct for that word that's gonna come about, but also the what's already there. Same likewise with the word nice. Like, people think nice is a good word to use. It's not. It actually means stupid or less than, you know. And whenever you use it, I've realized with myself when I first got to know the etymology of the word nice, is that whenever I used it, it wasn't ever in the highest of seed. It wasn't like I was saying something was actually really like something great. It was always something mediocre. Or because if I really liked something, I'll say, oh, I love that, or that's really nice. I said that's really nice, but maybe I'll put the really nice to emphasize it. But when you just say that's nice, it's not really, yeah, that's nice. You can see even when you say it in your words, it doesn't sound like something high vibrational. Anyhow, I'm getting sick. I'm getting sick, and I saw that fucking sick, and I know it came from last night's things, but it's alright, we're pushing through regardless. I was even gonna stop doing lives because of this shit, but no, I've got plenty of archives I'm gonna bring out as well, but nothing's stopping me. I'm gonna push regardless, and you should do the same. Single parents, keep pushing, and don't ever think that you're going to be single for life. I don't want people to think I'm perpetuating singledom. That's not life. We come into this world to deal with relationships, to learn how to communicate, to learn how to coincide with one another. Firstly, understanding who we are individually, and then being able to go inside and connect with the whole. Okay, and that's everybody and every interaction that we have. Peace, much love, and joy. Ciao.